first episode of the Gaming Roundtable Reflections for Season 2. This particular episode is all about intros, so let's get right into it. Episode 1, Shining Force 2. What did you think of this intro, Rajan?
I personally like the intro just because, for the sheer fact we got to mess around with swords in my backyard, and also our editor did a really great job of making it look like we're actually on the battlefield.
I would agree with that, Rajan. I mean, the scope of the battle, the way it was set up. I mean, the music was all there, and I really liked the grid system. I would definitely have to agree with you on that. It looked fantastic, and it was interesting the way we did it because we actually had to shoot the camera up from a much higher angle. In this case, it was your upstairs patio.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun. Let's move right into episode 10 of the Roundtable. Of course. I would say my favorite of the year, Alvin and the Chipmunks. What was your take on this intro, Rajan?
This is probably our intro that took the most work physically and timing-wise to put in, driving the car up and singing the song, going to the house, the makeup sequences. It was still overall a really fun intro to go through.
I would totally agree with you on that. I mean, that intro, and I kid you not, people, took us 5.5 hours of shooting, even though it's only a minute segment. I mean, to get all those different sequences, to try and sync it up correctly with the actual Chipmunk song, as well as the intro that they originally did for the 80s cartoons, it was insane. In fact, we couldn't even get it 100%. But we do have the intro on screen right now, so you can see the difference between the original intro as well as ours. Hope you like what you see. Episode 11, Super Baseball 2020. What did you think of this intro, Rajan?
This one's one of my favorites for this season, just because of the zoom-ins on the catch-outs and the jumping home run catches, and also the fact that I get to beat you with the bat.
That was a lot of fun. The Super Baseball 2020 intro was also one of my favorites. I got to say that the catch-outs were a lot of fun to shoot. It was interesting the way we did it. We actually the one catch-out angle was done from a completely different place. Where I actually jumped from. We actually used the patio again to get that catch out segment. And I'm lucky that I didn't get any grass stains on my pants, but hey, you gotta take some risk with everything. Episode 12, the Doom episode. What did you think of this intro, Rajan?
This is the one I had the most trouble with, not laughing through, having to play all the enemies and demons, especially the him throwing the fireball. Or the fire basketball, I should say, out of the garage. Oh, that was a good intro.
You know, I'm a little surprised that we didn't actually add a fire effect to the basketball. You know, looking back, we probably could have done something with that. But it still was funny. I just want to explain to everybody who's watched the Doom episode that the scene you saw before the actual first-person sequence was from the film The Color of Money. I did mention that, but that's where John Romero and John Carmack got their inspiration. If you don't believe us, just watch that very scene on YouTube. It's out there. Okay, episode 13, South Park. Oh boy, the game was terrible, but how was the intro?
The intro was funny. Especially, Simpsons did it. It's probably one of my favorite South Park episodes, so I'm glad we did a little homage to that.
Definitely, and Butters is one of my favorite characters, so I definitely dug the fact that that's the episode we were trying to imitate there. I loved all the little drawings. I know you did those, Rajan. They looked fantastic. It was great to do the multiple angles and still sync it up perfectly. And it was nice to kind of make fun of ourselves a little bit because we look back at stuff we always do usually for licensed intros, and it's look, we do this every time. Let's do something different. And we thought it was kind of funny to kind of call out all the other people out there who do different game reviews. Infamous. The only episode where we had 3 different intros. Rajan, your take on all 3?
Of course, I like the one that we went with the best because obviously we chose to upload that one first.
Definitely.
But that was probably one of the harder intros to do, just from going to the places and trying to get the best shots on everyone, like our thief or going up the electric tower, everything like that. So I mean, we had a ton of extra noise in the background, so it was really just annoying to deal with.
Okay. True, and we had to do a lot of different things with those intros. The interesting thing is the intro that I think we spent the most time actually shooting is the one that I probably like the least out of the three. And that was the good intro where we showed Cole like drawing the electricity. It was cool, it was funny, but it just wasn't really funny. The one we went with was probably my favorite, but I must say I still have kind of a soft spot in my heart for the evil intro. Short, sweet, and funny. Okay, episode 15, Max Payne. Wow, that's a classic. What did you think of the intro?
The intro was the best, especially especially after all the takes we took of tossing the soda, me tossing the soda to you, and then our blooper, obviously. Well, you'll see it in the bloopers, but it's just something. Just what happened next was too priceless.
Absolutely. You know, I was getting so into the concept of, oh, we're shooting it for real, that I had forgotten how many times we had thrown the soda can back and forth. Overall, I really liked the black and white concept we did on the slow-mo. I know it was a little unrealistic for Max Payne because it doesn't actually go black and white, but it looked great, and I really was happy the way it turned out. Episode 16, God Help Us, Pokemon Channel. But the intro, how was that?
This intro was probably one of the funnest to do, just for all the voiceovers that we had to do, and for the attack sequence of Pikachu basically clawing at your face. I think that's one of our more classic intros.
Definitely in agreement there, Rajan. I thought it was a lot of fun because, I mean, we did several different takes of Pikachu basically killing me, but the funny part wasn't so much the fact that it killed me, but rather the fact that I wouldn't stay dead. I mean, you'll see it in the bloopers reel, but it's really hard for me to keep a straight face while lying there after Rajan walks in and he's like, oh my god, every time I started cracking up. So you'll see that in the bloopers reels. Okay, last and not least, episode 17, Beatles, Rock Band, and Scribblenauts. We're actually still shooting this intro, but Rajan, what's your take so far?
So far, it's been a pretty good intro. It's a nice little combination of both games that when you see it on paper, is like, I'm not really sure how you combine these into an intro, but it turned out really good.
I would agree with that, and you'll be excited to see the final version. In fact, you probably already have by now. And if you haven't, shame on you. Watch episode 17 of the Gaming Roundtable. Well, that's it for the first series of Reflections. Thanks for tuning in. Next time on the Reflections episodes, we'll tell you about the games we've picked and possibly what we were thinking when we picked them. See you next time.
Oh baby, baby, have you seen Amy tonight? Is she in the bathroom? Is she smoking up outside? Oh baby, baby, does she take a piece of lime? The drink that I'ma buy her, do you know just what she likes? Oh, tell me, have you seen her? Cause I'm so, I can't get her off of my brain. I just wanna go to the party, she gon' go. Can somebody take me home? Ha ha hee hee ha ha ho. Love me, hate me, say what you want about me, but all the boys and all the girls are begging to if you see me. Love me, hate me, but can't you see what I see? All the boys and all the girls are begging to if you see me. Amy told me that she's gonna meet me up. I don't wear a white and now they're closing up the club. I've seen her once or twice before she knows my face, and it's hard to see with all the people standing in the way. Tell me, have you seen her? Cause I'm so, I can't get her off of my brain. I just want to go to the party, she gon' go. Can somebody take me home? Ha ha hee hee ha ha ho. Love me, hate me, say what you want about me, but all the boys and all the girls are begging to if you see me.
This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world.